Leadership intelligence. A lot of people are asking, what is leadership intelligence? And we all know by Howard Gardner that there are multiple intelligences. Now, well, I'm not going to talk about that. Today, I'm going to talk about leadership intelligence and what that does have to do with you and how you run your business. Now, if you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you're a leader of a department, and you're growing your company, leadership intelligence is very, very important. And there are 3 components in leadership intelligence. My name is Maresa Ng. I'm the CEO and founder of the Spark Group Asia, and we've dedicated most part of our lives working with business owners and entrepreneurs to help you to grow your companies by first growing yourself. So, what is leadership intelligence made of? The 3 components is, and the first component is business intelligence. Now, if you want to be able to have leadership intelligence, you got to have business intelligence. So you've got to know how you run a company. How you run a company, what are the systems and the SOPs that must be in place? How do you manage performance? How do you manage your HR? How do you sell? How do you market and build marketing campaigns? Now, these are all business intelligences that will empower you. Now, you can read most part of that in books, and those are actual skills that will be able to help you run the business as an entrepreneur. But don't forget the second intelligence. Now, the second intelligence is called your social intelligence. That's also part of leadership intelligence. What is social intelligence? Social intelligence is your intelligence when it comes to being with other people. How do you have discussions? How do you communicate? How do you collaborate? How do you resolve and come to solutions? How do you negotiate? How do you build rapport and connect with people? So all that is inside your social intelligence. And if I may, that all sounds familiar. I guess I've got a little bit of those too. But let me tell you about the third intelligence that's also very, very critical. Is called emotional intelligence. Now, emotional intelligence, and some people know it as EQ, is a very critical part of being in business. Now, let me ask you, is business challenging? Will you get a little bit emotional? Will you face obstacles? And some of these obstacles will knock the wind out of you. But how do you manage yourself? What is your level of self-awareness as you go through this, or as you slog yourself through the mud? Are you aware of how you are thinking, feeling? Are you aware of your own belief structure, your own value systems that continue to help you to make decisions over and over again? Do you understand that part of yourself? Emotional intelligence is the epitome of self-mastery, because emotional management is not bottling up your emotions and not showing people how you feel. That's called robot. Now, we're not saying be robots, because as we go through this entire process of growing the business, there are going to be a lot of things that we can be positively emoting about, and also negatively. How do we manage that? That is all part of leadership intelligence, and it doesn't matter how you feel inside, you're still able to manage yourself well enough to be able to deliver 100% to your team, to your customers, your stakeholders, and your business. So remember, gang, leadership intelligence, 3 parts. Business intelligence, I actually have the skills. You've got to have all of that. Yeah. Social intelligence, how do you work with other people? That's very, very important. Your society. And last but not least, your emotional intelligence, how you manage yourself with others. That is leadership intelligence. And we have a team of leadership intelligence coaches that are ready to work with you. Just hit on our website, thesparkgroup.asia, and see how you can get a coach on your side today.